Well guys, I really wanted to give this candle a perfect and amazing review, but unfortunately it kind of sort of took a turn for the worst today, so as you know, I have to call it as I see it and review it. So here we have a 3-wick burning in my room of cinnamon caramel swirl, and this one says, the ultimate blend of creamy caramel, cinnamon, and sweet vanilla creates the most delectable fragrance treat. Yeah, it's a good scent, but the performance, I know it's going to go to the pits. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, so you're witnessing, of course, a 3rd-day burn. The wicks are not thick, they're not thin. We've got the medium-sized straw-colored wicks, which are just a total gamble nowadays. But you know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's a gamble. So the wicks came super long, so I ended up trimming them to about halfway down. First day I lit the candle, the wax melted, pulled out in about, let's say, 20 minutes or so, and the throw kicked in shortly after. So everything kind of fell together and kicked into gear for this candle in about, let's say, I'm going to give it a good 40 minutes top for the full effect. The throw, I'm telling you, it was, the first day I had it lit, it was like no other. I'm talking lingering throw, choke you out, sweetness, amazing, just sweet treat delight. It was just the best. That was the first day. After you blew the candle out, the next morning I could still smell it. It wasn't summer boardwalk strength strong, but it was up there. It was really good. So first day was just ridiculous, amazing, perfect. Second day comes along, lit the candle, the wax melted, pulled out, and I'm gonna say about 30 minutes, and then the throw kicked in after that. So that was a good, maybe, I'm going to say, it took a while. So I'm going to say like a good 50 minutes for this one to work out. The throw was there, but it wasn't like the first day. You know how they say never as good as the first time? Well, that happens with the candles too. So it was just okay. And no mushroom tops on the wicks, just kind of, you know, just burning nicely. The first day I had it lit, the wicks were super high. The flames were high. The wicks were still good too, but the flames were super high and melted the wax all good. Second day came around, I noticed the flames kind of started to shrink along with the wick, so it's like, okay, this is not a good thing, but it was still good. So now we're on 3rd day, and look where we're at. Super, super nubby flames, nubby wicks. It's going to like nub out and die within the next day, I'm telling you. You still see an even wax pool, so that's always good. And each day I had the candle lit for about, let's say, the first day I couldn't blow it out. It was just too perfect for me. So I had it lit for a few hours, maybe like 4 to 5 hours that evening. And then the second day I had it lit for about 3 hours because it was kind of starting to smell kind of, not icky, but it just kind of smelled off from the first day. And then today it just smells like burnt Big Red. It's not really good anymore. So I don't know. I would, if you don't mind the decline of the candle, I would grab it. But if you're like me and you want consistency from day 1 to day whenever, I would have to let it go. I mean, it's great, it's good, but I don't know. And like I said, scent throw, it just really declined from day 1 to now. Now let's talk about the actual scent that really matters. So initially I wrote this candle off as being a cross between cinnamon frosting and hot buttered rum, and it totally is. Like, it's still like the 2 candles combined and made cinnamon caramel swirl. So that's what it is. But there is a nice, like, sweet vanilla, like this vanilla cream that's in there, and it kind of blends it together and mixes it really nicely. So that's what made it kind of different from just being, you know, 2 scents blended together. It's still the same, but it was, I'm not going to say unique, but it was different, and I really liked it. I'm trying to like just think of a treat to, or dessert to just compare it to. I really can't. They say caramel, but I'm kind of getting like butterscotch a little bit. And a lot of people confuse caramel with butterscotch. I don't know how you do it, but it happens. What I'm smelling, I'm getting like a butterscotch with like a sweet cinnamon sugar. and that, of course, that buttercream frosting. I was hoping to get like kind of a bready note, like you see in the picture, like, you know, a treat note. I'm just not, but it's good. Unfortunately, it's just not as good as the first time. And again, it smells kind of dead right now, but you know, it is what it is. So it's not really candle of the week. It's not really a back to the store unless I burn it tomorrow and it just dies out. So I'm just going to review it and call it a candle review and leave it at that. So that's all I have to say about it. Not a repurch for me because I'm picky about, you know, how I like my candles, but I would definitely give it a shot if you don't mind it declining. And that's it. So thanks again for listening and watching. I really appreciate it, of course. You know you have to comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed, hello, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do that. And as always, God bless you, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks. Love you much. Bye.